Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Tey. I'm from Willowmore Private Limited. I'm here today to answer a few questions about smart access control systems from the internet. So what makes a smart lock enterprise grade? There's two areas, hardware as well as software. For hardware, it needs to be able to withstand harsh environmental conditions, high temperatures, high humidity, and high rainfall. In terms of software, we look at two main areas, cybersecurity as well as the firmware associated with the locks. This together makes a robust enterprise-grade smart lock. So what are some of the cybersecurity threats access control software face? Malicious hackers always target the weak links. So for example, for app stores and play stores, they actually do a bit of checks in terms of whether there are malicious codes or backdoors in the code itself. So it's always good to check to make sure that you download your apps from reputable sources. Another area is where malicious hackers disrupt or block access. I think in the recent example of banks, someone was pretending to be who they are not and deceiving users. So it's very important that the system architecture is reviewed, and at Willowmore we actually promote in-app multi-factor authentication. What types of data can be collected with an access control software system? With a manual system, what people do is they write down who collected the key, who signed in, who signed out. Basically, a digital system transforms all of that manual process into a digital one. So immediately you have all the data of who went to the site, how long they've been to the site, what they actually do at the site, and when they actually leave the site, and if they actually log the site properly. So all that information is very, very critical, and it's fully automated when you adopt a digital system. So how can this data be used to improve business efficiency? Data is very, very useful. It provides visibility. And with this visibility, companies can actually do many things with it. One example is benchmarking. There are many people going to the various sites. You can actually benchmark what's the average time for each of the tasks to be completed, such as grass cutting, diesel generator filling. You can actually find out how much time is taken, and then you can use that to improve your operations. Another example is in terms of how fast you can actually react to situations. If there's a problem at site, instead of going to collect keys, you can then simply just download the virtual key and then access the site. So it makes the response time a lot shorter. So how is AI used in access control software? AI can be used for verification as well as prediction. For verification, we use AI to actually check to see who is supposed to go to the site is actually who went to the site. Prediction is about predictive maintenance. With all the data that's collected from the smart locks as well as the sensors at site, enterprises can actually look at the data, predict when the site needs to be maintained to prevent any downtime. So that's very, very valuable. What do you envision the industry to be like in the next 10 years? The digitalization momentum is accelerating and it's going to continue. We believe that critical infrastructure companies is going to mandate this in the next 2 to 3 years' time, and it's going to be accelerating over the next few years. During this period of pandemic, what we are seeing is that there's a lot of restrictions in terms of physical interactions. And in Singapore, we have over 50,000 physical public access points. This 50,000 access points, if we talk about one physical access a day, we're talking about 50,000 physical key collections. That's a lot of interactions. With a digital platform, you can actually eliminate this, and you can actually manage your operations a lot more effectively. The ROI of adopting such a solution is just a matter of weeks. That's all I have for you today. My name is Joseph Tey. Thank you very much for watching.